Alright, and welcome back to Mega Man Zero. This time, I've brought a guest along for the ride. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey everyone, this is Jason's Groove Machine.
That's right, we're going to be going through the desert again, because we're trying to find their hidden base this time. Don't you just love the desert, man?
I'm kind of confused as to why you have to have a flame-throwing robotic camel.
Man, I don't know, but I'll tell you something, man. Every time I go through this game, I always seem to get hit by that damn thing. Every time. There's like 4 in the whole game, and I always get hit by it. So, whatever. Disable the trap there. You'd think that if she could do that, she could do a lot of other stuff to it. But, whatever. That works. Now there are, 3 cyber elves in this level. 1 from the enemy, and 2 are hidden. 1 was behind that wall there, but yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too long of a stage, as you can see, and that's kind of odd too. You've got a giant block of ice underneath the desert. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
And robotic turtles.
Yeah, that fire missiles out of their mouth. That's kind of weird, but that's actually where we get our enemy cyber elf, which I just kind of forgot there. But it's kind of tedious, the latter part of this mission. The easy part is getting to the place that we need to do whatever. We need to rescue some Reploids that have been held captive here. And there's like 10 cells and only 6 Reploids, and there's a lot of confusion going on in here.
Is she like a hacker or something? Is that how she can open all this stuff?
I have no idea, man. That's what I'm saying. You'd think if she could hack into their stuff, she could kind of do some other stuff to help us out a little bit, but
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Cause more damage than she's been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Now, our second cyber elf was up that little shaft there that you would never find out if you didn't look at a guide or anything like that. I mean, I played through this game like 5 times, and half of these stupid elves I wasn't able to find. But, yeah. Now, these Reploids are held in the cells, but if you go into the wrong cell, you're going to find like an enemy pantheon. And you don't want to get caught by any of them because they'll summon some of the enemies with the giant arms and they'll come and thwack you over, and that's bad. Like that guy right there. Although they're kind of blind, I mean, you can stand right in front of them and they won't see you. You practically have to run into them. So they're not very good guards.
Interesting. Huh.
Hold on just a second, man. Where are you at in the video?
You just cut the second guy in half, the second guard.
Second guy in half? Right, well, we're then in the same place, then, so that's good.
All
We've been having a little bit of recording problems here, so or I usually do anyway, so my video didn't start for like 10 seconds, so I wasn't sure if I was behind or ahead, but whatever. It gives us something to talk about, I guess.
I suppose so. And if this ends up sucking horribly, you can blame me.
Yeah, well, that will do, man.
I'll take it. I get enough crap. This would be a good kind of crap.
I guess, yeah, there's one guy hiding down there in the cell waiting for us to hopefully free him, but we're not going to. There's only 2 left, I think, too, so your time limit on this level isn't too strict, so you should, just as long as you don't get lost or anything like that, or don't get caught, you should be able to get out of here with a pretty good score.
I've always wondered why it is in little missions like this, you have to wait for them to be off screen before you move.
Yeah, I don't know. You'd think that with the evolution of games and everything like that, they would have kind of worked around that now, but apparently not. They like that physics.
Whatever works for them, yes.
Yeah. And that should be it. So we are at the boss. This guy is kind of easy. He doesn't have any like real close range attacks, so he's not too bad. He's weak to the flame chip, so that should help you, I guess. Now he likes to jump around a lot, so it's kind of a pain in the ass because he can always jump off the screen, and you never know where he's going to land, and he likes to jump right on top of you. So the guy's name is Blizzak Stagroff, I believe, and he's, well, kind of a wuss. But most of the bosses are, man. You notice that the stages are real tough, but the bosses just suck. Does his little arm pump there. And all he will do is jump around and, yeah, fire off little ice shards at you. That's pretty much the extent of this guy. Now, there's an easy way to take him out. If you just stand there, well, you don't want to get hit like that. If you just stand there and slash normally, you can take off like half his life before he even jumps away, which I don't do, but, you know, I'm a moron this time, but later on I figured that out, so. Now that's his EX skill. He fires that little ice beam with the, I guess, icicles or whatever coming towards you.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Just jump on the wall. If you're really good, you can dash in between all those and everything, but I'm not that good.
That's getting airman difficulty right there.
Yeah. I always like how you can slice them in half. I thought that was a nice little effect they added.
That is kind of cool.
Oh, we finally get our ice chip, too. It's about time. I mean, we're only halfway through the game, you know. Now, I think I got a good score on this one. I hope I did, anyway, if I remember right. It's kind of difficult. The only saving grace is that our scores are cumulative like that. Yeah.
Right on.
What was it? 92? So, yeah. That's... You can afford to have one bad mission every now and then, but... Man, it's just... It kind of gets insane once in a while. Especially in some of the later missions. As she rattles off some more pointless stuff that means nothing here.
She said as many as 7. Did she not count them when they came back?
I don't know. I don't think she really cares, man.
Probably not.
She's just there to send us out there to do her work for her, man. That's... Like later on in the game, there's a mission where they all invade, where Neo Arcadia invades the base, and they like wipe out like every Reploid that's in here, and she doesn't even give a shit.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And this is the most tedious part of this damn Jackson run, is leveling up your elves. It's so annoying because most of them, except for the like the life increasing elves, are so useless. You know, it's just you never use these outside of your Jackson run. So, not to mention the energy crystal farming is always fun.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of farming lately.
Yeah, you should know all about that, man.
Oh,
farming is good.
It has its moments.
Yeah. And as you can see, we've almost got all of our elves done, so that's good. We're almost done with the farming part, but yeah, there's, I think, 5 more that we need to get and power up and all that other good stuff that we'll never use, so we'll go ahead and get that. And we are almost done, so we will go ahead and listen to the briefing on the Rescue Kobor mission. Now we've actually gotten finished with all the normal bosses, and we're going to start out with the Guardians, so that should be pretty interesting. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, man.
Well, it's weird because I've played up to like 2 stages of this game and just stopped because I wasn't into it. And
yeah,
so you're talking about things I have no idea what they are.
Yeah, well, it's different than like Megaman X or anything like that. The video's already in, but we'll chat for a while. I mean, you didn't hardly say anything, so I kind of got to get your side to things, man.
Well,
yeah, it's different than like the X series, but it takes a while to get into it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, like I was telling you about the other day, you know? It's just one of those.
I can dig it. I couldn't stand it when I started playing it, and I'm finished my Julius run, and I'm doing hard mode now, just because I have nothing else to play.
Well, yeah, that always helps, too. Doesn't really matter if you like a game, just as long as you got time to fiddle around with it. Well, man, I do appreciate you coming in for the guest spot on this.
No problem. I'm not
I will
overly talkative. But,
yeah, but there's plenty of time to fix that, man. I've got a long way to go on this thing, and I'm sure I'll have you back later on.
Whenever
if you're up for it.
Hey, whenever you need, I can add a sentence every 3-4 minutes.
That'll work, man. That will work. All right. And for the rest of you, the next mission should be up, well, probably next week sometime. So,
awesome.
See you then.
See you later.